Hello, and welcome back to the Sounds of Shay, the place where we uplift, inspire, and encourage each other in the name of the Lord. If this is your first time, then welcome. If you're coming back to visit us, then welcome back. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this channel so we can continue to share the gospel of the word of the gospel across the world. That was a tongue twister for whatever reason. But today's message is going to be titled Live Out Loud. That's coming from 1 Peter 2, 9 through 12, in the New Living Translation version. I'll read it to you. But you are not like that, for you are a chosen people. You are royal priests, a holy nation, God's very own possession. As a result, you can show others the goodness of God, for he called you out of the darkness into his wonderful light. Once you had no identity as people, now you are God's people. Once you received no mercy, now you have received God's mercy. Dear friends, I warn you, as temporary residents and foreigners, to keep away from worldly desires that wage war against your very souls. Be careful to live properly among the unbelieving neighbors. Then, even if they accuse you of doing wrong, they will see your honorable behavior, and they will give honor to God when he judges the world. The three topics that came out of this particular subject was how to live out loud. Remember who you are. Makes me think of Simba. Remember why you are chosen. Live what you profess. Let your life preach. Represent Christ everywhere. So we're going to get to those in just a moment and just go through a couple of these scriptures. Remember who you are. You're not defined by your past mistakes, your struggles, the opinions of others. God has chosen you. He has called you his own. Remember why you were chosen. God didn't choose us to blend into the darkness. He chose us to reflect his light and proclaim his goodness everywhere we go. Live what you profess. Our walk should match our talk. People should see Christ in our actions, attitudes, and our responses. Let your life preach. Sometimes the most powerful sermon is the one people see before they ever hear a word. Let your kindness, integrity, and love point others to Jesus. Represent Christ everywhere, whether you're at work, at home, or in the grocery store. Even online, remember that you are ambassador for Christ. Galatians 5:17 reminds us that there is a daily battle between the flesh and the spirit, but you must choose to walk into the spirit. And Psalms 107:2 says, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Don't be afraid to let the world know what God has done for you. But how to live your life out loud. I'm just going to give a testimony because, I work in a call center. You don't know, but I work in a call center. And how I handle my irate customers, people are always giving me kudos because I don't pop off back on the customer. I'm always able to stay calm, keep it together. And I'm in the process of leaving from this job, going to a new job. That was the testimony that was brewing. So God gave me a new job. And people are asking the question, you're leaving your permanent job that you've been at almost 3 years to go to a contract position that's only good for 1 year. I said, I absolutely am. And I was like, because the reason is, I know that God is not going to leave me hanging. So I'm going out here, I'm making the money that I wanted to make, doing a different type of position. But I get to do pretty much the same thing I've been doing for years and getting that money. What? Only God can do that. And so I'm just so grateful to God that he allowed me to live my life out loud, living a life of celibacy. People are you know, constantly saying to me, you still yet holding on? I'm yet still holding on. Well, keep on keeping on, baby. So, you know, things like that, that the ones that are sit in my little pod with me, they are able to see how I walk and what I do. And they have been talking about God and different changes that they're going to make in their life. And that's because of, you know, how God has allowed me to live in front of them. And I am so excited that I made the impact that I was supposed to make here. And now that I've done that, I get to go to the next phase and make impact there. So I'm looking forward to this transition that's happening. I'm looking forward to becoming my highest self, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I'm looking forward to more Sounds of Shay. My hours are going to be better. So I get to go to Bible study and live in the Word Church now. So many things that can change. And so I'm so excited. The only thing, I don't know where my job is located just yet. So that's the only thing. Outside of that, I am uberly excited to start this new path that God has taken me on. And I just want to thank you all for coming to Sounds of Shay today. Remember to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Always remember that I love you and God loves you too. Have an amazing day.